Hey guys, welcome back to Playing Desire Decorum, Book 1, Chapter 8. Attend the Opera St. James to see and be seen by the cream of high society, but what is the truth behind Mr. Sinclair's absence? Oh no, we're getting down to Mrs. Sinclair. Mrs. Sinclair, what you gonna do? How are you? Do. So what they have for us this week? I am ready to see. And the beautiful water near the real estate. Desire Decorum. Chapter 8, third repute. Ill repute, I don't know. Why they gotta play Braidwood Manor music though? After Miss Sutton's interruption. You're in the dining room, responding to your father's letter. Mr. Harper stands by the door that Miss Sutton had just fled through. I'll make sure she doesn't come back. Thanks, Mr. Harper. You need to stand like a marauding tiger. I'm quite safe. Only if you think gossip doesn't kill. The Countess will be quite willing to use anything Miss Sutton tells her against you. I believe it. You now reluctantly and turn your attention back to the blank letter in front of you. Touching quill to ink, you start writing. Dearest father, don't be disappointed me. Dearest father, I understand concerns, but I have received no marriage proposals yet. Until I have more news, you must please me by standing firm against the Countess' urgings. They change your will. I pray you not to listen to any rumor she may say against me. For now, I can tell you only that I am attending opera with the Duke of Carlington on Saturday. Your loving daughter, Lady Dakota Edgewater. You sign your new name with the flourish to spread sound and ink to dry. Now to just get this to Edgewater before anything Miss Sutton might send. You soften the wax in the sealing stick, the press into the edge of the folded paper, sealing it with the Edgewater crest. Miss Wills just took a meal before turning back for Edgewater. If you go to the stables now, you should be able to give him your letter to deliver it before he heads out. Mr. Woods! You clutch your letter and rush out to the stables. Where you found Mr. Woods holding Briar's hand. Oh, I see you, Mr. Woods! It had been my hope that I would see you here. Does that mean you were thinking of me? Every day since your carriage left. Ooh. As he glances at Mr. Woods, sees you, and quickly drops Briar's hand. I ship. Mr. Woods, don't stop on my count. You better be treating my lady with respect. Hey, don't stop. Don't worry. Whatever you two get up to in the hayloft, I'll keep your secrets. My lady, it's nothing like, Miss Dally, no disrespect. She's teasing Mr. Woods. Ignore her. You hand Mr. Woods your sealed letter. I need this delivered directly to my father as soon as you return to Edgewater. I don't want the Countess seeing it first. I'm trusting this in your hands, Mr. Woods. My loyalty is to your father, my lady, but I have other letters from the Earl that I must deliver before I head home today. I hope perhaps you were in town for longer. With a glance at you and Mr. Woods, take Briar's hand. I wish I could stay, but I best set out now if I make my deliveries before dark. Well, why don't we all go? Wait, what? What? To make your deliveries. I hardly see any in London except this house. Oh, Dakota, you know the plan to the opera, no? Wouldn't it be fun to go riding together? To deliver letters? Why not? Think of all the people we might see. Briar reached for Mr. Wood's letter satchel, reading out the names. One Fresco, West Tony, Mr. Chambers. Ooh, one for Mrs. Sinclair. You are certainly welcome to come, Lady Dakota. I don't want to be a third wheel. His hand brushes Briar's, who hugs her pinky finger in hers. And I will take any excuse to spend time with Miss Dally. Briar gives you a hopeful look. Please, Dakota, it'll be fun. I don't want to be a third wheel. I've had a long day already. I'm really too tired to start riding through the city. And I shall just have to give Mr. Woods a thorough... Why don't you go with him? Like, why do I always have to go with you? If you could give us a moment, Dakota. As you leave the stables, you hear Bar's giggles mixed with Mr. Wood's soft words of endearment. They're cute, though. But you could go with them. Like, why do you need me? At night. Bar has folding your sheets sighing occasionally as she glances out the window towards the road to Edgewater. So, are things getting serious between you and Mr. Woods? Bar puts down the sheets and picks out a stitching on your bed hangings. I don't know. I mean, I like him, and my parents will certainly consider him a good match. Then what's the problem? I just don't know that I'm ready, not until you have made your decision. I want to go with you if you leave Edgewater when you get married. I can't do that if I'm made a marriage there myself. Brad, thank you for taking such good care of me. Just do what's right for you. I want you to be happy. If you love Mr. Woods, tell him. Don't worry about me. Thank you, Nicole, but I just don't know yet. Just promise when you do you won't let me hold you back. I promise. Now let's see what you decide to wear to the opera. Now that's not until Saturday. And now the opera. Miss Parsons bustles through the front door dressed in evening wear and carrying a large basket. Dakota, you look ravishing. You look lovely. As you as always. Is that what you're wearing tonight? Nope. I'm good. I brought you a little gift, sort of a surprise. Do I have to pay for it? Before she could say any more, you hear a funny whine coming from one of her baskets. You giving me an animal? The blanket on top wiggles and you see a curly tail poke out the back, wagging frantically. A puppy! Come here, little sweet cherub. You reach down and help the pug puppy out of the basket. He gnaws on your fingers with stubby, harmless teeth. Oh, so cute. Oh, you're a fierce little warrior, aren't you? So cute. He's like, yep. I'm so glad you like him, Dakota. My pug Rosie had puppies a few weeks ago. My sister said she absolutely will not keep them in our house another moment. So you thought your voice won off of me. She keeps threatening to send her groom to dump them in the party next time I go out. Would your sister really do that? I think she might, and it will just break my heart. Aww. Parsons rolls the puppy onto his back and muscles the fur on his round belly. I found homes for most of them already, but this one's my favorite. She lets the puppy go and he runs around towards the door on his stubby legs, barking fiercely. Yes, you're a ferocious little thing, aren't you? I still want him to go to you, then I'll have even more reason to come over every day. Oh. Adopt the put to gain a new companion and unlock exclusive scenes in London throughout your story. Meh. I love you, little pup, but meh. He's really sweet, but I can't have a puppy here. I need to be able to go out all hours and maybe even marry and move away. I didn't even think. Besides, I'm not exactly alone here. Miss Mara Castle would need to agree to keep him too. True. I'm sure you could find a puppy at home. Of course, I already have someone asking about it. I just wanted to offer. I'll send my coachman home with him right now. Bart comes to the room smelling at you and Miss Parsons. Miss Parsons looks out the window. Oh, Prince Hammy just pulled up outside. Well, your mother's definitely looking down at you today. Driven to her old opera house by your prince? You follow Miss Parsons to the door. You and Miss Parsons ride with Prince Hammy in a luxurious carriage. Ooh, he looks nice. You both look stunning this evening. You are even more beautiful even than daylight. You're laying in thick, and you are just as big a flirt. The prince winks at you and kisses your hand. I'm so pleased to be with you the first time you see a show perform at your mother's theater. It'll be almost like having her with me again. Now what have you been doing since we last saw you, your highness? There's a slight jealous edge to Miss Parsons' voice, and you feel her leg brush against yours as if for reassurance. Aw, cute. More meetings with Parliament? Indeed, though the old men are worse than market gossips, and far less likely to conclude their business. A shudder crossed Prince Hammy's face. I'm sure I even heard them talking of you the other day. Me? I do not wish to warn the scene, but you should know some of the peers are saying you are not your father's blood. What? They say you were nothing but an opportunist, taking advantage of a sentimental old man. How dare they? Who says such a vile thing? This has to be the Countess Henrietta's doing. I mean, I believe it. Miss Parsons looks thoughtful. Didn't you tell me that Miss Holloway said much the same thing the other night? The Countess may not be your only enemy. But who knows what Miss Sun may have told her about me by now? I can't trust no one. Of course I spoke on your behalf. I'm glad someone did. I told them that I knew from the moment I met you that you were a woman of gentle breeding and refinement. Thank you. Please tell me if you hear other rumors. Your opinion is the only one I care about. F you. These rumors damage not only my reputation, but my father's. Your father was kind to me when I was new to this land and knew nothing. I would defend his honor no less than yours. There will always be people who are small-minded and jealous, true. Still to this day. But the rumors can have gone far if the Duke of Carlton invited you to share his box tonight. Gaze out the carriage window. I will show them all that I am a true lady. When you pull up in front of the Opera House, Duke Richard is pacing. When you see Prince Jaime help you from the carriage, his face turns to a scowl. About time you got here, Your Highness. I thought you missed the whole show. No, at the time wrong, the show doesn't start for more than half an hour. So you were planning to claim Lady Dakota up until the moment it began. Miss Parsons smiles at the Duke, trying to calm him. We are here now. Indeed, and the show has yet to. The Duke cuts him off, kissing your hand and pulling you to his side. Dude, what the heck? Lady Dakota. The prince may have stolen you for the ride, but now I stake my claim. What? I am not something to be claimed. Your Grace, don't follow Prince Sammy. You have no claim to me. You have my invitation to sit in my box. I'll call that a claim. Really, though? Not one that lasts beyond tonight. Shall we take our seats then? The Duke holds your arm, preventing you from walking after Prince. Dang, everybody wants a piece of me. I'm afraid my box only seats 3, and all chairs are spoken for. Oh. Does this leave you without a seat, Your Highness? I hope you are not assuming you will sit with us. Prince Jaime makes an effort to smile. No, it's fine. I purchased my own seat in the orchestra. Prince Jaime reaches for your hand, but stops at the Duke's glare and bows instead. I hope you enjoyed the show, Lady Dakota. You as well. Yes, enjoy the show, Your Highness. Only after the prince disappears through the doors of the opera house does the Duke smile and release your arm. Shall we? Let's get this over with. You start up at the stairs towards the Duke's box, glancing at the crowd. Suddenly, Miss Parsons grabs your arm, whispering urgently. Oh no! What? Don't let him see me. Who? The Viscount Westonleigh has already noticed you come up the stairs. He reaches for Miss Parsons with both hands. Oh, this dude. The lovely Miss Parsons. You know, I came by your sister's house looking for you. You would know it to be found. Pity. Yes, that was definitely intentional. Unconventional. No, dude. That's what I love best about you, my girl. He tries to pull Miss Parsons to an embrace and she ducks under his arm to keep walking. So sorry, we can't continue this. Why don't you come by again tomorrow and I'll still not be there? What was that about? The disgusting old leecher thinks he fancies me. And have you do Regis greets Mr. Chambers and Miss Holloway. Mr. Chambers! Your Grace, what a pleasant surprise. And Lady Dakota, pleasure as always. The Duke gives a bark of laughter. And what happened to you, Chambers? Miss Holloway's mother roped you to taking her tonight? Miss Chambers flushed and Miss Holloway's eyebrows knit furiously. Excuse me? I don't think His Grace meant anything personal. Perhaps you would prefer to escort me, Your Grace. I would be far more appropriate companion for a dude this uncommon opportunist. Then you take him. You two will be perfect for each other. You will sum up on his honor. What to do? You can hang out for him. Duke Richard's smile freezes on his face. Do not push me too far, Lady Dakota. I'm not yours to give away. You're not mine anyway. Duke steers you up the stairs, nodding goodbye to Miss Holloway. Enjoy the show, Miss Holloway. Good luck getting Chambers to look away from the tenors. He lowers his voice to whisper to you. A few of them are rumored to be a bit light in the loafers. Miss Parsons stiffens as the Duke's comment and your mouth dances to a grim line. A moment later, you reach the loud spots jutting forth straight over the center of the crowd. Miss Parsons looks over the room. You know, I don't believe I've seen Mr. Sinclair here. Mr. Sinclair has never appreciated the finer things in life. His tastes are far more base. I can't imagine what you're referring to. I won't expect you to be able to a sweet young thing like you. Let's just say he's probably found something or someone more to his taste. Are you suggesting Mr. Sinclair is seeking illicit company? Let's just say I know that he spends certain weekends in London visiting houses of ill repute. But to declare of a house of ill repute, I don't believe that he does. Exactly. How very open-minded of you. Were such things not looking down on in Grovershire. The dude waves his hand dismissively. This declares a gentleman. If his behavior breaches the boundaries of a good taste and judgment, it is very much our business. There is sudden swell of music from below, and the actors begin to pour onto the stage. Shh, the show's starting. Ooh. The lights go down as the actors on stage begin to sing, the Italian words washing over you in trill soprano and soaring tenor voices. The Duke slides closer, letting his leg brush against yours. He leans over to whisper in your ear. Ever since you told me about your mother, I've been picturing you up there in one of those costumes. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. He follows his gaze to where the princess's décolleté is nearly spilling out of her tight bodice. That is not flattering. Is that the prince singing now? You use your foot to firmly push his leg away from yours. Or if you must have such thoughts, your grace, please do not feel any need to share them with me. It was you who opened the door, little nightgown. Don't be surprised both flies in. What? You keep your gaze firmly forward, trying to ignore the Duke's whisper remarks as you follow the story on stage. The prince finds a secret note, just as the Duke's hand creases up to the... This dude need to stop before I smack him. Take your hand off me, I want your grace. You stand up, your voice very loud up there, and several patrons look around. What happened? Sit down, Lady Cole, you're making this. I don't care. A long while later, you breathe a sigh of relief as the orchestra winds down and the crowd begins to stir for intermission. A nobleman approaches. Your grace, may I have a word? Yes, excuse me. The dude turns towards the side and you finally relax. He leaves the box to talk with the other lord. Oh, I cannot believe he tried to stab her lover. How do you suppose to end up together? She knows your silence. Dakota, did the dude make it so hard for you to enjoy the show? Yes, he did. I hardly saw any of it. I was so busy fending him off. I saw a little of what he was doing. He was like a little boy with his hand in the sweets. Does he have no respect for you? Nope. I cannot imagine he does, Annabella. He seems to think he has not invited me to opera so much as bought my company for the evening. Switch places with me, then he cannot keep pressing himself on you, and you'll be able to enjoy the show. I won't ask you to put yourself in that. He's not interested in me. That's plain. I'll be fine. Let Miss Parsons pull you up from your seat. You settle into her just as Duke Richards returns. You switch seat. I was having trouble seeing from where I was, and Lady Dakota was kind of to switch with me. Then you should take my seat, Miss Parsons, and I shall take your other one. What? I am far taller than Lady Dakota. I am fine where I am, your grace. But I am not. This is my box, and I shall choose who I sit beside. My goodness. Oh, I want to smack him so much. My apologies, but I can see better over here. But I shall not sit next to you. I'll sit there if you could. No. Your eyes lock with the Duke's and you refuse to look away. With gravity, the Duke turns his head and drops heavily into the seat beside Miss Parsons. The show is starting. You let the music of the second act wash over you, not daring to ask the Duke for help understand the rapid Italian. After the show, that was exhausting. Even I'm exhausted for it. You, Miss Parsons, and Duke Richards slowly pick your way down the stairs, but as you near the exit, Viscount Westley knows you. My dear Miss Parsons, did you enjoy the show? Yes, very. In my day, the singers were much louder. I don't know how they expect anyone to hear them whispering like that. Perhaps the singers weren't the problem. Get your ears checked. Eh? She said we have to go now. This person tries to push past the old man, but he steps to block our way. May I be so as to offer you a ride home? No. Excellent idea, old friend. What? She said no. Don't worry, Lady Cole. I will be taking you home in my carriage. You don't need to worry about Miss Parsons. Or the other Ottoman press. Miss Parsons looks at the Viscount and rolls her eyes. Fine, take me home, but we're going straight there. Viscount Wesley smiles and nods as the Duke takes your arm and steers you outside. You emerge into the night where you see a familiar figure hurrying down the street carrying a sack of parcels in his arms. Miss Sinclair? It is. Is that... I guess we're so or a bawdy house he said it to. Who is he carrying? Wait here, I'll find my driver. As the Duke waves into the sea of carriages, Mr. Sinclair nearly disappears around a corner. Without stopping to think about it, you duck out of the Duke's sight and follow. You on a mission. You hang back outside as you follow Mr. Sinclair down the broad London thoroughfares. Where are you going, Mr. Sinclair? Soon the streets grow narrow and the buildings change from white stone to dirty brick. Mr. Sinclair stops at a rundown building where two women in low-cut, dirty gowns lounge on the step. The Duke was right. No, they're probably just homeless and he wants to help them. Mr. Sinclair hears you and whirls around. What are you doing here, Lady Cole? This is no place for a young lady. Is this place what it looks like? Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna say he shouldn't be here. What does it look like? It looks like you're visiting a house of ill repute. Mr. Clare takes a breath as it's argued and lets it out and turns away. He opens his purse and hands blankets and the loaf of bread. See, I knew it! To one of the women on the step. For the children. Aww. The woman's eyes fill with gratitude. She bows a quick courtesy to Mr. Clare and disappears inside. Yes, this is a home for fallen women. Some might say I should judge them harshly for that. Their children do not deserve to freeze or starve. So you're here to help the children? The women as well. They are doing their best. I've helped a few find other work. Don't understand why you would hide such kindness. Nah, I misjudge you. Perhaps you should not have been judging me at all. I didn't want to. I feel like a fool. I mean, it's really not our business what you do. Mr. Clare regards you with the ghost of a smile. I understand it's healthy to feel that way from time to time. But dude, we're just telling everyone that you sully yourself with the woman here. He'll destroy your reputation. I care nothing for the good opinion of anyone who will believe such rumors. Mr. Clare hands out the rest of the parcels, more bread and fruit, and a few children's frocks. Come, I'll walk you home. This part of London isn't safe at night. Mr. Clare offers you his arm, courteously waiting until you lay your hand in his before walking. But why let the dude tarnish your goodness? Surely you can stand up to him. He grips on your arm time momentarily. He's a duke only 2 generations removed from royalty, and I'm a country squire. How's that a shot oppose him? Tell the truth when he spreads lies about you, maybe even the truth of why he hates you in the first place? Mr. Clare doesn't answer for a long moment as he leads you down a narrow street. Not many of the gentry ever bother to come to this part of the city. They look at the broken windows and door in the streets and judge it's not worthwhile. I found some of the most beautiful sights in London by looking past that and exploring what's really here. What does that have to do with Duke Richards? Forget Duke Richards. Mr. Clare sighs deeply, regaining his composure. He looks deep into your eyes. Can we not do that? This night, this hour, can we forget either of us ever met Duke Richards? Let's just be a man and a woman walking together in London. I would love that. Mrs. Sinclair, let me show you Westminster Bridge. At night, with the lamps lit, the whole city looks like a sky full of stars. Spend some time with Mrs. Sinclair in this exclusive to improve your relationship and visit Westminster Bridge. Heck no. 30 diamonds, really. I'm afraid I cannot. My maid will have been expecting me home from the opera. I'm sure she'll already worry about me. To Grosvenor Square, then. I will not have your household worried. He leads you swiftly to the sea. Retrace your footsteps to recognize the streets around your townhouse. Have a good night, Lady Dakota. You actually smiled. As you well, Mrs. Sinclair. Push open the townhouse door and hear a familiar face. Uh-oh. It's very late to return from the opera, isn't it, Dakota? Lady Grandmother? You walk into the room and see the dowager Kaitlyn sitting ramrod straight in one of the chairs. Now fall over yourself to creamy, child. Lady Grandmother. Did something happen? Kinda worried. Her stern face softened slightly as she smiled and curtsy. It's good to see us, Dakota. Edgewater has been surprisingly quiet without you. But Miss Sunrise, the Countess, with some very disturbing rumors about your behavior here, Dakota. Well, she said it's not true. So I decided to come here myself to take the rest of your debut to my own hands. What? Next time I desire Decorum, what will your grandmother do to take control of your debut? Find out at Mr. Carl's private card game. Will you draw the Queen of Hearts or end up with the deuce? Nah, but I'm terrible at card game. If we're going to play poker, no. Okay, so this chapter was okay. Like, Duke Richards, I want to smack him. And then Mrs. Sinclair, like, he has a heart. He has a soft heart, and it's nice to see him showing kindness. But anyways, I'll see you guys next week with the next chapter of Desire Decorum. So see you then. Bye bye.